What does it mean if p of -4 for the polynomial function p of x equals x cubed plus 11x squared plus 34x plus 24 equals 0? So if you graph something like this, give yourself a visual. I know the graph is going to go through a y-intercept of like 24. I know it's an odd degree. It's going to start down and up. I know the leading coefficient is a positive, so the arrows are going to stay. That means that if I write p of -4 equals 0, the order pair is x, y. That means this is -4, 0. We can say that the y value, too, when it is 0, it is a remainder of 0. And if it's a remainder of 0, then it is a factor. That means x plus 4 is a factor. Okay, how does that help us? It gives us a starting point, right? If I take that information away and I just say, okay, factor that completely, then you would have to use the rational roots theorem. But because I actually gave you a starting point, we can use this. So let's go ahead and factor this completely. My x value is -4. I can just use my coefficients. Sarah R., what is my coefficients that will go here?
1, 11, 34, 44.
Anthony, what happens over here?
You bring it down.
Now what?
You multiply it. -4 times 1 -10.
What do you do here?
You add it.
Brian, continue. Yep, what do you get? Keep going. What do you get? 6. Keep going. Answer? 0. We already knew this was going to become 0. Right? We already knew that. We already knew that the remainder was going to be 0. Well, why did I have to use synthetic division? It's so that we can figure out these. Jonathan, what does x equal -4 mean? V. What does this become?
Oh, x plus 4.
Keep going.
And it's x plus 1x squared plus 7x plus 6.
Plus 6. Now we need to factor this. Sebastian? A times C? B value? 2 numbers that multiply? 1 and 6. X plus 4. Whoops. X plus 1. And x plus 6. Raise your hand if you got that for your answer. Okay. Today's lesson is just adding one more step to what we've done. Super easy. They want us to find all the zeros. Well, how do you find the zeros? Someone just said set equal to 0. X plus 4 equals 0. X plus 1 equals 0. X plus 6 equals 0. Class, if you solve that, what do you get? -4. X equals -1. X equals -6. Real or complex? These are real numbers, right? If you go back up to our picture, we already knew this one, right? We already knew that. But now it tells us, the graph could have gone through here and could have gone through here. Does that make sense? So we're pretty much, the nice thing is we have a clue. You can use the clue to help you factor the rest of it. And if you set it equal to 0, then you can actually find the other zeros.